secure stream. What's a nice healthy dose of rage and barrel wise stream. Everyone tuning in, it's a top secure stream, and they never complain. It's a top secure stream. Yeah. Hard and bad opinions on the toxic secure stream. What's a nice healthy dose of rage and barrel wise stream.
All right. Poison Tight, official remix. What's up, worms? Are you ready? Get set for the coolest bad boy broadcasting on your internet's irreverent one, but always stay relevant. Check your perspective, or she'll tell you to get back. Set it into the digiverse, you'll be a hazard. Level up, rookie, you'll never be a champion. The team strong, drip, flex, vital bracelet on. You're doomed if she ever hears you speak ill of Iman. Up against Canada, you better bring your A game, or you'll get cut to pieces like a flash animation brain. Prime content, you get hit from all angles like the crew. Make it rain when they drop the bingle bangles. Let's go.
Everybody tune in, it's a toxic cure stream. Everybody shut your mouth, it's a toxic cure stream.
Yep.
Hard and bad opinions on the toxic cure stream. Plus a nice healthy dose of rage and feral YC scream.
Come on. Going live on stream, I should probably mention this food criminal will need an intervention. Skinny or chicken nuggies, people freak out with tears spilled, then you wash it all down with the big glass of cheese. No, come to every stream to see the one true gamer. Nothing more lame than wannabe Pokemon tamers. While all the claims to date have been represented loosely, sit you here, watch and subscribe to Spooky Sushi out.
Everybody tune in, it's a toxic cure stream. Everybody shut your mouth, it's a toxic cure stream.
Yeah.
All the bad opinions on the toxic cure stream. Plus a nice healthy dose of rage and feral YC. Everyone tuning in, it's a toxic cure stream.
Worms up.
Hello, you unorganized back rooms, and welcome home. It's time for stream. It's time for stream, everybody. Everybody get in. Everybody put the shoes on. Actually, take your shoes off in our fucking house. We don't wear shoes in the house. That's weird. Don't you fucking do it. I'll hit you with a stick of some variety. Don't fucking come at me with your shoes on in my house. I don't appreciate that. Hello, everybody. Welcome in. It's me, Wazzy. I'm here to stream for you. You guys are gonna fish, and I'm gonna draw a Crewmusume, or maybe even two if we're lucky. And we're just gonna do it. We're just gonna do it. So let me welcome you all in, and then yeah. Fucking, we'll figure it out from there. I don't know. You guys fish. I don't know. I don't give a shit. Hello, Wormrack. Hello, Sourlad. Hello, Rayu Elf. Hello, Donnie. Hello, fuck it, I said Sourlad. Hello, McWiggle. Hello, Ace. Hello, Ballistic Beast. Hello, Ryura. Hello, Big White Bear, Legal Name 18. Hello, Dinosaria. Hello, Ramen. Hello, is that everybody? Hello, Viking Sasquatch. Hello, I said Dinosaria. Yeah, that's it. That's all. Hi, everybody, and hello, lurkers. Welcome in. Hi, welcome in, everybody. How is you guys? I'm okay. Things are here. We're now live. I'm drawing. You guys are listening, and you're listening to W2FM, The Wars. Hi, welcome in. Hi. What's going on? Hi. Sit down. We just started. Sit down. Start fishing, everybody. The fishing gates are open. I opened them and then I forgot to pause them, so I was abusing that ability to. So now I'm ahead of the game, and but now I don't fish for the rest of the stream. So that's just how it's gonna be. Also, hi, Coda. I'm sorry. You got here after roll call. I'm sorry. But yeah. Welcome in, everybody. You guys fish and stuff, and I'm fucking doing things. Yeah, I'm drawing Valiant. I'm drawing Valiant's Crewmusume. So enjoy that noise. How are you all doing? What did you all do since I saw you yesterday? I saw you guys yesterday. But who knows what happened in between then and now? You could have, I don't know, eaten a entire rotisserie chicken. You could have jumped your car off the bridge. You could have got a new hairstyle. You could have pierced your ears. You could have done a bajillion things since the last time I streamed to now. Even though it was only like, I don't know, I feel like 12 hours. I don't know. It's the first day after time swap, and I'm tired. I'm tired. This is boo. This is bad. I don't like it. Vikey says, guess who's in their vehicle watching stream right now? Better not be driving. If you're driving, I'm gonna come. That is legitimately my fucking pet peeve. Like, legitimately. Like, if you were to sit down and be like, Wazzy, what are your pet peeves? That would be one of them. Please don't make me snack. I'm so full. I played a little prank on Matt, and now I am too full to live. Basically what happened was Matt, I will have a little snack. It's a little peanut. It's my favorite peanut. Don't give any to Soren. But so Matt really likes baked goods. So he has like every week when he goes to the grocery store, he gets like the grocery store pack of donuts. So he had this, he literally went I'm going to tell you guys a fun fact. Here's the thing. Matt goes grocery shopping usually on Sundays. It's the day of grocery shopping. I don't go with him because he doesn't like me to accompany him because I don't grocery shop well. Anyway, he buys a pack of donuts, and it's usually about 6 donuts, and then usually by the fucking Tuesday, they're gone. Well, today, at lunchtime, there was only 1 donut left. And I was like, wouldn't it be funny if he came to eat his last donut and there was a bite taken out of it? And I was like, hee, let the intrusive thoughts win, Wazzy. And so I took a cartoonish bite out of this fucking donut. Like, I lined up my teeth and everything. I was like, what's the perfect bite I can take out of this fucking donut? And so I took a bite out of his donut and then just left it back in the box for him to fucking deal with. Because sometimes you gotta let the intrusive thoughts win. Sometimes we gotta have some whimsy, and sometimes whimsy means biting a donut that's not yours. Hi, Wizard. Welcome to stream, Wizard. Not driving yet. Gotta go grocery shopping. You do that, Big White Bear, legal name 18, because I know you won't text while driving. I know you won't do that. I know you won't do that to me. I know you won't betray my trust. I gotta turn the fan on. I'm dying of overheating already, and it's only been 7 minutes into stream. I know you wouldn't betray my trust like that. Anyway, I can imagine buying groceries on a Sunday. Literally, stores aren't open that day here. Oh, really? That's weird. That's fucked up, Wazzy. What do you mean that's fucked up? Wouldn't you think it was funny if you were like, you had a donut and you knew you had 1 donut left out of like the 8 you had already eaten or whatever this shit, and you're like, I've got 1 donut left, I'm gonna go eat it, and then you go to eat your donut and there's just like a Wazzy sized bite mark out of your fucking 1 donut left. And it was like a classic like chocolate covered like circular donut. It was great. No, I'd be ready to fight. Leslie, would it be okay if I text while riding a Bic? I don't know. You can. I wouldn't be okay if you texted me while riding Dick, Ace. I'm going to be honest with you. Ace, listen, I don't come out here and slut shame, but if you're watching this stream while doing it, can you please not? I don't want to be involved in any way, shape, or form. I can't. Why are you like this, Ace? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? Hi, Wazzy. I hope you're doing well. Hi, Rayu. How are you doing? Welcome to stream. I'm drawing, or well, I guess I should be drawing. I'm yapping mostly. My brain is bad at spelling. What the fuck? Hey, listen, I don't start this shit. I just come in here. Look, Big White Bear got the word of the day only accidentally because it was what they fished up.
Nice.
The word of the day was hot. Wazzy, it's not okay while you watch you stream while driving, on the toilet, or riding dick. I'm single again. God damn it, Rira! How nice to not be the one misspelling shit today. Donnie, it would be so funny if you misspelled something in that fucking sentence. Holy shit, I would never let you live it down. Actually, no. Do you guys remember that time that Donnie tried to rename himself Donnie the Chairmaster and he came back as Dobby the Chairmaster? Do you all remember that? And then we had to wait 60 days until Donnie returned? Technically, Toxicure got the word of the day. We got it together, buddy. It was a team effort. You were welcome to the single club. I wouldn't let myself live that down. Listen, sometimes we just gotta be... Sometimes we just gotta, like, look at ourselves and realize life's a little joke, and that's why we need whimsy, and that's why you should find the nearest other person's donut near you and leave a bite in it. Take a bite of somebody else's unsuspecting donut. Just trust me. Just trust me on this. I only do this because I make Del Toros and Matt eats my fucking Del Toros all the time. Even though the bitch has like 17 goddamn cookies, he comes and eats my special snack. So, you know what? I think taking a bite out of his donut and leaving it for him to find is the best. Misspelling is so funny. Funny. Fuck. Donnie now has to spell every word correctly for the rest of the stream. Pretty much for the rest of my career that Donnie's here for. Sorna here making sure you don't give him peanuts. Listen, I'm not going to give him my peanuts. They're mine. They're premium roasted peanuts of sweet chili. Apparently, they're made in my province. This is my favorite kind of peanut. There's many kind of peanuts, but this one is my favorite. It's a little, like, weird, like, bean-shaped peanut. It's my favorite. I don't want your fucking peanuts. Loads of coconut into the wormapult. Yeah. Yeah, it's a nut. Cashews? I don't know. It's a peanut. It's my favorite kind of peanut. I don't have to explain myself to you guys. We're on ads. I should probably, like, draw or, like, tell you guys a fun fact. What's a fun fact I can tell you guys about today? What do you want to learn about today? We've got a lot of things to do, and we can learn about a lot of things. That's a great thing to learn about. Teach us about hyenas. You got it. Here's some fun fact about hyenas, everybody. All right. Hyenas feature prominently in the folklore and mythology of human cultures that live alongside them. Hyenas are commonly viewed as frightening and worthy of contempt. In some cultures, hyenas are thought to influence people's spirit, rob graves, and steal livestock and/or children. Other cultures associate them with witchcraft, using their body parts for traditional medicines. In East Africa, Tabwa mythology portrays the spotted hyena as a solar animal that first brought the sun to warm the cold earth. While West African folklore generally shows the hyena as symbolizing immortality, dirty habits, and the reversal of normal activities and other negative traits. Hyenas occasionally have been used for food and medicinal purposes in Somalia. Some Muslims consider it halal, although this is disputed by other Muslims. This practice dates back to the times of ancient Greeks and Romans, who believed that different parts of the hyena's bodies were effective means to ward off evil and to ensure love and fertility. And they're part of the Hyeninaid family. And their superfamily is Herpostodia. And their order is Carnivoria. Their class is Mammalia. Their wrapping is Familia. They come from the jungles and eat all your billias. I have no rhyme. Also, by 10/14 million 14 million years ago, hyena family had split into two distinct groups: dogs-like hyenas and bone-crushing hyenas. Hyenas that could crush bones with their jaw. There you go. There's some fun facts about hyenas. Can't say, but have a good night. Bye, Sergey. Fun fact about fact. A factoid is originally defined as a false or unverified statement presented as truth, often created to manipulate emotion or gain publicity. Oh man, we should do that then. Female hyenas also have a fox penis that are bigger than the males. Good for them. So they're finally back performing for you. If you know the words, you could join in too. Listen, they do what they want. I will swap my outfit. I can't believe we actually finally have 12 guys in stream today. That's fucking finally. Finally. I think my career is ending. This is dope. Finally, I have success at scaring away everybody. Good job, me. Anyway, we're trying fucking Crewmusumes today. This is Valiant. Valiant is chaotic, a jokester, and also trusting. So, you know, Valiant would agree on me with taking a bite out of somebody else's donut. They would agree that that is a funny fucking thing that you should do to people. It would be a great time. I would have a great time. What's another fun thing I could do? Oh, shit. I should tell you guys. Okay, so I had to go to Supplement King. I don't know if you guys have that in America. I don't know if this is an American thing. I don't know if it's a Canadian thing. I don't know. I don't know where this comes from. There's a place called like fucking Supplement King, and you go in there and they sell you like protein. I'm becoming a gym rat girl. You know what that means? I'm gonna become a rat. That's illegal in Alberta, but it's fine. But I went to the Supplement King, and there was a guy there, and I was like, "Hey, man, I don't know anything about anything, but I'm here because my protein powder's out, and some guy at the gym told me that I should probably add creatine to my stuff." And he was like, "Oh, that's a good idea." And I boldface lied to him because nobody at the gym talks to me that much. The truth is I saw it on a TikTok, a vague TikTok about somebody just being able to bench press more because they took creatine, and I was like, man, I don't know what that is. So instead of like doing any research or anything, I just walked into the Supplement King and was like, hey man, hook me up with this shit. And that's exactly what happened. He was a really nice guy though, and he taught me everything because I at least had the balls to admit to him I didn't know shit about shit. And he walked me around the whole store and pointed out things, and then he was like, you shouldn't take this one because this one tastes like ass. It probably works, but I think it tastes gross. And I was like, yay, thank you. And that was my weekend. What else did I do on the weekend? Also, can we just talk about shrinkflation for a minute? Can we talk about fucking the fact that like every time you buy something, you open it up and then it's smaller on the inside, and it didn't used to be like that? You ever buy a bag of potato chips and you're like, man, I feel like there should have been more potato chips in this. And at first they were like, oh, you need extra air in it so that they don't crinkle when shipping. And you're like, okay, that makes sense. But now it's even smaller than before, and you're like, what the fuck is happening? Why is it like this? Nobody knows why it's like this. They just started doing it for no reason. They made things cost more but put very little left in them. And it's like, you motherfuckers, we're trying to live out here. Yeah, you have to buy two to get effectively one. Economics, the science of being greedy and ripping people off. Yeah, is this new? I feel this is a new thing. I don't remember it being this bad. I don't like again, I'm an idiot. I was a child. I don't remember it being this bad. I don't remember weird shit like this. Man, I get chips that it's full of air. I almost read that as hair and I was like, where are you getting your chips, Ballistic Beast? I hate it when they add too many chips to my air. My bag of air. Why would you do this to my sweet bag of air? Leslie, it's all about short-term profits for the chud investors. I know, and it makes me mad. It makes me very, very, very mad. Because it's like, fucking, like, sometimes you just want a little chip for yourself, and then you open a bag, and you're like, hee hee hee. And, like, before it was like, you eat, like, half the bag, and you're like, I feel good, like this is fine. I only ate half the bag. But now I eat the whole bag because the whole bag is like half the bag. And it's like, fuck, I ate a whole bag of potato chips. But you still charging me $4 for it. Hair chips. Those are some tick chips. And the fucker chips my bag of air. Hickory sticks. We need a new revolution. I feel it wasn't like this as a kid. Now, again, like I said, I was an idiot child, so maybe it was like this. Maybe I just didn't realize it. But also, like, I don't want to be this guy that turns into the back in my day kind of guy, but I feel I have to because, like, back in my day, you could go to the 7-Eleven and they would have 5-cent candies at the 7-Eleven, and you would just fill the bag up and then you'd take it to the guy up front, and then the guy up front would weigh it and then be like, you owe me 47 cents. And you were like, fuck yeah, you give him your 47 cents and then you fuck off. Like, that's how we used to do it. That was a totally normal way we used to do it. Where's the beef? I don't want to become that guy, but I also feel I should yell about this. We need to. How do we fix this, crew? How do we fix it? Who do we gotta? Do we gotta find the McDonald's CEO out here eating his quote unquote product? Do we gotta find CEO guy and then I don't know, eat him? I don't know. Tiny B, like, there's not enough sea hair in my bag of chips. How, have you tried asking Luigi? Who Luigi Mangione? The alleged CEO killer? Alleged, you gotta say alleged. I don't think he did it. I think he was framed. I don't think he's a real person. I think he was brought to us by the will of the people. I think some Persona 5 ass shit happened here. And then he just whooped into existence and stuff. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. Get a bag of chip, Arizona, and candy for less than $3. Yes, we must eat the rich, Wazzy. Kindness, Luigi. The alleged Luigi? Allegedly, he's a Luigi, but I don't have any proof of that. I'm going to be honest with you. Also, I've already figured out Valiant's outfit. It's going to be great. You guys just got to trust me on this. You guys are just here along with me for the ride. So just stick with me on this. We're going to have a nice time. We're going to have a nice, awful time. I mean, Valiant's going to have it worse, but that's Valiant's business, not mine. I thought Luigi was already found innocent. He is! I don't think he did nothing wrong. No, I definitely mean the actual Luigi Mario, wink, wink. Oh, yeah! Man, the universe is just real fucked up. Have you guys ever noticed how fucked up things are? Everybody knows shit's fucked. It's real. Sorry, I muted myself accidentally. I didn't mean to mute myself. I was trying to I was trying to delete something on my screen, and on one part of my Stream Deck is the delete button, and the other one is right beside it is the microphone. And I was trying to hit delete, and I kept hitting microphone. Don't worry about that. Luigi's been suspected for running over that kid's pet turtle. Luigi also threw fire at me. I was riding in my car and Luigi threw fire at me. It wasn't very nice. Delete the mic button. No! Because then you'll hear me all the time when I talk. If I get rid of this button, that means during the intro you'll hear me while I'm still frantically setting up in the background. I don't set up my streams very well. Crew dead ass. I always wait till like last minute to get everything set up. I set my alarm for 30 minutes before I have to stream. And then I just like ignore that and do other stuff and be like, oh, I got plenty of time. And then I don't got plenty of time. Luigi kidnapped my dead grandpa. The moment the U.S. probably. U.S. left the World Health Organization. We got like 13 different breakthroughs this same day. What the fuck? They want us all sick all day. Luigi threw peanuts at Soren. Luigi did do that. Luigi stole my brakes. It wasn't very fucking bueno of him. I usually start prepping an hour before stream, and then I'm prepped like 5 minutes, so I sit there for the next 55 minutes. I have an alarm that goes off 30 minutes before, and I turn on my VTuber, and then I forget to do anything else because I get distracted by stuff. So he goes, let's throw peanuts at him and see if he likes it. Y'all stream prep? No! I mean, technically, yes. Yeah, I have to. This is what I do. This is what I do, crew. I gotta, if I don't stream prep, we'll all die. How will you fish if I never stream prep? That's right, you wouldn't, and it would suck. And then you'd be like, how will I ever fish? I am fishless. Not only am I bitchless like Ryura, but I'm now fishless like Ryura. Luigi saved the second tower. We should all throw peanuts at Luigi. Didn't like the year of Luigi almost bankrupt Nintendo? Didn't that almost bankrupt them? I feel like it was. I feel this was like 2016 or some shit. I can't remember when the year of Luigi was. But there was a year where like all the Luigi games came out. And like Nintendo had like the worst year financially. I mean like not good, but also good. Because like Nintendo's been fucking around for a while. And I think Nintendo needs to lose some money to learn a lesson. I feel we should just stop. We gotta stop Nintendo. Nintendo's one of the. We gotta stop a lot of people, but like, Nintendo's up there. Womp. Luigi is actually committing tax evasion because he didn't file a form on that mansion that he got. Actually, in Canada, you can't claim inheritance on. You don't have to claim inheritance on your taxes. So if you got a bunch of inheritance, you don't gotta say shit. Was he sleepy? I am sleepy because it's the first day after Women's International Day, and the first day after the day where you flick all the clocks around, and now my car is like, "What are we doing? It's 5 a.m." and I'm like, "I know, I'm diving," and it's not 5 a.m., but it feels like it's 5 a.m. Time change is a bitch. I fucking hate time change. There's a lot of things we gotta. I gotta fix everything. I gotta fix all this shit. I gotta get out there and I gotta do some fixing of things, because like there's a lot of shit that doesn't make sense anymore. We need another GameCube downfall. Luigi didn't inherit that mansion. He won it in a contest or something. Didn't he inherit it? Yeah, also we don't have to pay taxes when we get the lottery here in Canada. Yeah, that's another fun one. Oh, okay, Wazzy will fix it. Puts away the guillotine. I woke up earlier today and decided to go back to bed for an hour. Fuck, I wish I could do that. God. What would life be like if I could just go back to bed? Imagine me and you. I do. I think... This is me singing in my bed, if you must know. Luigi messed up my sleep schedule. Luigi's the reason we got time change. Luigi's the one who made us jump our clocks back or whatever. He didn't inherit it. It was a trick to lure him in. We need to start tricking people more often. We need to become... Listen, we need to... Like, you know how I was like, oh, 2026, we're going to be full of whimsy, guys. I'm decided to change that slightly. We need to be filled with whimsy, but also malice. We need a bit of whimsy and a bit of malice, like fey creatures. We need to be out here, like, getting people's credit card information and, like, tricking them and shit. We gotta be like, we gotta be whimsy and glitter and do cool shit, but also steal a wallet. You know, that's what I'm talking about. We need to find the CEO of McDonald's and tell him, yeah, film a TikTok where you eat your product like a normal guy. Like, imagine what a normal guy would eat a Big Mac like. That's what we gotta do. We gotta fucking... And then steal his wallet. Hey, crew, I'm tired as fuck. Can we bully John Daylight Savings? That's what I'm saying, Plague Doctor. I'm chubbed up with malice. You should be. What did I join to? You joined to me talking about how we're gonna start doing malice. We're full of whimsy and malice, like little fey creatures. Have you guys ever seen that fucking... What's that movie? I'm going to explain a movie, and then Ryura's going to tell me what movie it is, like that time I explained Gattaca. Okay? This is what's going to happen. I'm going to start explaining a movie, and then one of you bastards are going to tell me what it is. There's a movie about a guy and his small child, and they get divorced from the mom, and then they meet a new mom, and the new mom really wants to impress the young child, and then so they move into a house, and the house is haunted. It's a big mansion ass house, and it's haunted, and the stepmom is really trying to impress her new daughter, and her daughter's like, Mom, this stepmom, this house is haunted, and she's like, no, it's not. It's totally fine. And then it turns out that it is haunted, and there's little creatures everywhere. And the creatures live in the basement. There's like a tunnel of some kind, and it's like a brick basement, and I don't remember the plot of the movie. I just remember these little things keep torturing this girl, and they're like, give us your teeth or some shit. They're like tooth fairies. I don't know. They want your teeth or some shit. I don't even know if they want your teeth or if this is just something I'm making up. But then the how the movie ends is the woman is like trying to save her stepdaughter from being dragged into the basement by these little fey creatures, and then she gets to the daughter, and she saves her, and she throws her back to her dad, and it's like, run out of the house, and the fey creatures tie a rope around her legs and then pull on it real hard, and then she snaps in half by her legs because the rope is tied around her legs, and all the little fey creatures pull the rope, and then she goes, oh no, and her legs like snap uncomfortably, and she gets pulled into the fucking basement. You guys know what the fuck I'm talking about? It's a spooky movie. And like I don't think it ever shows you the creatures, but then at the very very end, the little stepdaughter shows up like outside the house, and the house is condemned. And she shows up and she puts like a bunch of flowers down, and she's like, "I'm going to miss you, stepmom." And then like it cuts to inside the house, and you hear the stepmom's voice, and she's talking to the other creatures, and she's like, "We have to wait. We just have to wait. Someone will come by soon. We just have to wait." And that's the movie. It's a movie about big fancy house, and there's little creatures in there that want your teeth, and they're full of mallet. Do you guys know what movie I'm talking about? I know I've seen this movie. This is a real, what the hell kind of movie? This is a real movie. How do you not know this? Okay, I'm calling Matt. I guess we're calling Matt. I don't even know if Matt saw this movie with me. I don't even know. I guess we're calling Matt, everybody. Leprechaun? No, it's not Leprechaun. I would know a Leprechaun movie when I saw it.
Hello?
Hi, Matt. I'm gonna be on it. Can you name this movie?
Maybe. I don't know. You need to tell me what the movie's about.
It's a movie about little fey creatures that are like trying to get the teeth out of the stepchild, and at the very end of the movie, the stepmom gets her legs broken in half, being pulled into a hole in the basement.
Do you remember what it's called?
No, that's why Matt. That's the whole point of why I'm calling you.
I didn't know if that was the point, or if it was like I think that the movie exists and you have a title. Sorry.
No, the movie exists. I've seen the movie like twice. I need to know the title of this movie.
Okay, then I'm afraid I'm not able to help you on this one. I don't know the name of that one. It
No.
sounds like a movie that exists, but I couldn't tell you what it's called.
It exists though, right? You've seen it with me, right? You remember this movie?
I don't recall seeing it with you, but I recall you telling me about this movie and after you saw it.
Okay, so you know it's a movie that exists.
I believe it's a movie that exists.
Okay, thank you at least. Guess we got that.
Yeah, it's something.
Okay, thank you. Bye.
No, bye.
All right, crew, you have a mission. Google what the fuck I'm talking about. Here's your mission of the day. I'm going to describe a movie I barely remember, and you guys got to tell me what the movie's called. It's not like Jeepers Creepers. I remember Jeepers Creepers. Jeepers Creepers pissed me the fuck off. But it was definitely... I don't know if they really wanted teeth or if that was just what she thought they were. Who the fuck would know what this is? Who would know? I'm just gonna Google lady breaks legs end of movie stepmom, I guess. Stepmom breaks legs. Stepmom breaks legs at end of movie. Nope, none of these are it. No. I don't know what movie it is. Google's what the fuck was he talking about? No, Jeepers Creepers wanted the dude's eyes. Yeah, I know, but I fucking hated that movie because it made me so mad. I think it's a Tooth Fairy movie. I'll Google Tooth Fairy, but I don't think it's a Tooth Fairy. I think they wanted teeth. Tooth Fairy horror movie. No, it's not this one. It's definitely also not the Tooth Fairy 2 featuring the Prilosec guy. The Prilosec. Don't be afraid of the dark. Matt found it. How did you find this, Matt? How did you find this? This is it, everybody. This is the movie. This is the movie. At Blackwood Manor in Providence Country, Rhode Island, a 19th century renowned wildlife painter, Lord Emerson Blackwood, summons his housekeeper to the basement and reluctantly bludgeons her to death. He removes her teeth as well as his own and offers them to mysterious creatures inside an ash pit within an old fireplace. Holy shit! This is the movie! Sometimes later, Alex and Sally return to the abandoned mansion, leaving a drawing of Kim there. After they leave, the draft blows the drawing into the creature's lair. The entrance is now bolted with metal. Kim has now been transformed as the creatures plan to come out. Kim convinces them to stay in hiding because we have all the time in the world and others will come. Holy fuck, this is the movie I told you about! Kim frees Sally only to get caught in the ropes. Her legs are gruesomely broken. That's the movie! This is the movie! Matt found it! Yay! I'm so glad somebody knew what the fuck I was rambling about. Anyway, it's called Don't Be Afraid of the Dark. It's from 2010. You guys should watch it. You guys should watch it. We should have another movie night. Del Toro? Del Toro was in on it! No wonder I thought this movie slapped. So Leprechaun in the Hood? That's Leprechaun 6. That's not my favorite Leprechaun movie, but I vividly remember Leprechaun Back to the Hood. Anyway, damn it, I found it too. We learned a lesson here today, guys. I talk about real things. Everything that comes out of my mouth is a real, actual event that has happened at one point in time or another. I never lie to you guys. I just don't remember things well. It's just all sometimes a mystery. Wazzy, I bought my mom one of your shirts and it arrived today. I'm so happy. Oh, I hope she likes it. I thought it was Leprechaun 6 in space. No, 6 is Back to the Hood. I think space is 9. Manifest. Turns out Wazzy isn't completely insane. No, I'm not. Listen, I might not remember things, but I never lie to you guys. Unless I'm, like, intentionally lying. Sometimes there's an intentional lie. But, like if I'm like, oh, I don't know what happened to the delicious cake you cooked. Oops, I don't know. That's an intentional lie. But when I'm sitting here recalling a movie that I've definitely seen, that's not a lie. That's a real thing that's happened. Well, she's never lied. She's just wrong a lot. No, I'm never wrong. Everything I say exists somewhere at some point in time. There's some point in time in which what I say exists. Like that time that I was talking about Gattaca. And now I know the name of the movie Gattaca is strictly because of Ryura. Because Ryura's like, that's my favorite movie, Gattaca. This one time that I was just talking about a movie I vaguely remember. I need to watch more movies I vaguely remember and then tell you guys things. I'm never wrong. Brazil. That's different. That's where a country is. Listen, there's these things called atomic plates or whatever the fuck, and they live under the planet. That's what we're on. We're on these plates or whatever, and sometimes they move. So you never know. Brazil is where it's at right now, but it could be slowly drifting further and further apart. We were once one big continent called Pangea or whatever the fuck, and we were all one guy, and we were called Pangea, and we had a great time, and then all of a sudden we all separated, and we were like bye, and then everybody wound up everywhere, because like if you look at the world and you pushed it back together, you'd be like, oh, that kind of fits together. Like not like puzzle perfect or anything, but you gotta understand erosion happens, and like California's sinking or whatever the shit. So like sometimes our atomic plates move, and we wind up in different places. So that's why just because Brazil's in one place now doesn't mean Brazil will be in the same place like 100 years from now. You don't know that. We could even be drifting as far as we know and not even know it. Anyway, that's my fun story. They're called tectonic plates, not atomic plates. Atomic is atoms and shit. Tectonic is the thing living in there. Oh, I'm sorry. Our fucking atomic plate, our tectonic plate's not just made of atomic atoms? Huh? Our plate's not made of atoms 100 years from now? Yeah, like 100 years from now. Viking global warming is happening very, very quickly. I don't know if you're aware of this. We don't even have a hole in the ozone anymore, which is real fucked up because we fucked up this planet real grossly. But somebody told me we don't even have a hole in the ozone anymore. And we used to have that when we were in the 90s. I remember that being a big concern in the 90s. Is that why nobody cares about the planet anymore? It's because we fixed the ozone and we're like, job done. Because we're not job done. Let me fucking tell you that. There's a lot of trash out there. We got an entire, we can also make islands out of trash, you know. We can make our own tectonic plate or whatever the fuck. Well, see, tectonic plates take millions of years to. Global warming has nothing to do with tectonic plates. Of course it does! When sea levels rise, they fuck up the pressure on the plate. How do you think oh, I'm sorry, you think we were all just one big Pangea happy family one time, and then all of a sudden, for no reason, we split apart? No, it's because the oceans warmed up or whatever the fuck. And then we were like, bye, and we separated. My balls are full of microplastics. Me too, buddy. That's not how it works. Then how does it work, Mr. Smart Guy? How do you think it works? I think it works like, because nobody really knows. That's, who's to say? Nobody knows why this happens. That's how mountains were formed and stuff. Is they just kept ramming into each other and then made mountains and things. Because that's how it works. But like, the oceans were very warm, and then as they cooled off, you ever cook spaghetti, and then as you cool the spaghetti kind of separates a bit more because it's like, oh, we're chill now. That's the same thing with the plates. So he's trying to ram a triangle in the circle hole with this logic. No, I got this. Sometimes the ocean cools down and then we get whales and, you know. Well, so you know damn well that if I explain it to you, you'll just say, I don't know about that. He's the kind of plate science man. I won't say that. I'll call you a Pepsi boy and disregard your comment. I would never say, are you some kind of plate science man? I would say, wouldn't you like to know, Pepsi boy, and then ignore everything you said? It would be great, though. Because I do know how things work. And something, the tectonic plates crashed into each other. Well, see, fuck. Anyway, that's your learning of today. Toddler attempts to explain geology. I gotta make dinner. I'm crying tears of laughter. Listening to your logic kills my brain cells. No, it's fine. This is what I'm talking about, guys. We need to be filled of whimsy and also malice. Everybody, you gotta fill your heart with whimsy, but then commit malice. So whimsy is being like, science is just when water pressure does things, and then that's the whimsy part, and then the malice is being wholeheartedly convinced that that's how it happens, and then stealing somebody's wallet. Sanguine goes, I'm filled with cheese. What? What kind of cheese? I don't know what you're talking about, Liam. As I proceed to carve out another brain lobe and place it on the skillet to cook. We here at the Dickey Foundation are not telling you to do crimes. Do not commit crimes. Crimes are bad. But also, whimsy and malice are not so far apart. If there's room in your heart for whimsy, everyone, there's also room in your heart for malice. And you can do both. There's room enough for both. Both things are optional. I'm filled with pizza and grapes. I'm filled with peanuts and whatever I had at dinner. Grapes? I can't remember. I don't know. I know it was only like 4 hours ago, but I don't know anymore. I got yapping about the tectonic plates, and now I'm all fucked up on science knowledge. My heart is full of caffeine and palpitations. That's bad. It's going to be filled with a sub once I pop it into the air fryer. Listen, sometimes you just got to be insane. Shut the fuck up and everybody act normal and not like little fey creatures for 5 seconds. Hello, Vogue. How are you doing? Welcome to stream. Thanks for rating. Everybody follow Vogue immediately. Follow them with whimsy in your heart, but do malice. I'm trying to convince everybody we need to be filled of whimsy and malice like little fey creatures in the forest. You know, who steal teeth or something. Vogman, do you like cheese milk? Can you guys not be weird? Anyway, what were you doing? What were you streaming? Tell us about yourself. What's going on? Hi, I'm Wazzy. I'm drawing my entire crew as anime girls, and that's what's happening. Oh no, my natural enemy, Whimsy. I was drawing a D&D comic. Oh, dope! What character do you play? Or DM? Or are you the DM? Follow them where? Down a dark alley? Listen, Sanguine, Vogue might have candy. They didn't say whether they do or do not have candy. If they say they got candy, then follow them down that alley and get that candy. Here's my lesson to you, crew. Never turn down free food. If somebody offers you free food, you go get that free food. My jester cleric. Well, I guess somebody's got to keep people alive. That's fair. Vogue is the opposite of me when it comes to whimsy, but his art is amazing. Well, that's dope. Good. I can't wait to go see your little funky jester cleric. I'm a bard at all times. Wazzy, I can be normal for 5 seconds. Good job, Ace. It's pretty much his whole thing. I'm going to take their wallet. You got it, Sanguine. Perfect. We're fishing, by the way. So while I'm yapping and drawing, you guys can fish if you're into that. If you're not into that, that's your own business. What the hell was I talking about beforehand? I've forgotten. Oh, yes, the tectonic plates. Shows up in the van with badly written free food on the side. Hey, Wazzy, I have food. Fuck yes. Like, I don't even care. You could be like, it's vegan food. I don't even care. I'll eat it. I'd never turn down free food. That's the best kind of food, is the free kind. Any kind of food you don't have to make or pay for, perfect. Let's talk about doing tax crimes. No, Ace, I haven't already filed my taxes. My taxes are mostly done. I'm waiting on YouTube because they're slow as shit all the time. I complained about this before. I've yapped about how much I hate YouTube's giving me tax information problems. Hate that garbage. I cannot be normal for 5 seconds. Did you know bees are fish? Bees are not fish, Donnie. According to all known laws of aviation, a bee should not be able to fly, Donnie. Low-key, some vegan food slaps. I didn't know tofu was technically vegan. Pretty good vegan spaghetti. Yeah, you can turn a squash into a spaghetti. And it fucking slaps. My buns have mold. Dinner is ruined. I'm ordering pizza. Viking, whatever you're doing with your butt is your own business. You don't need to tell me. What did I say before, guys? I don't want to know anything about your guys' butts. I don't want to know a single thing. Nobody tell me any information about their butt. I don't want to know about it. I don't want to hear about it. I don't want to listen to it. I don't want to see it. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to subscribe to it on the internet. I don't want to know a thing about anybody's butt. Well, bees are just fish under specific California law. Oh, that's to protect them or something. That's science. That's science going, we need to protect bees or some shit. That's okay. That's okay in my book. So you don't want to hear about that, but you know you want if we sit down or stand up when we go to the bathroom. That's different. That's different. I will tell you everything about my butt. If you want to learn actual facts, you're going to learn about hairy butt stuff. Wazzy, I want to download more mods. Give me an idea of something to search. It depends what game you're playing. Find one that just changes, that focuses on one character in specifically. Like one that's like, like some kind of like Fallout mod where they're like, I fixed this guy's face so that he doesn't look like a train wreck anymore. Or like something where it's like, something hyper specific to one element. I don't think any of that's different. Well, I shall now write a book longer than the Bible about my butt. No! Well, I won't read it. Find a super hard Chinese mod. Find a mod that just, like it edits one monster to sound like Mr. Krabs. Find a mod that, like, if you run in, like, every line Asterion makes is now, replaced by Mr. Krabs laughing or some shit. I mean, technically, they do write that book. You can imagine to read it for a takeover. I also gave Mechanic huge badonkers. You gave a Mechanic huge badonkers, like, as a tip? What the fuck are we talking about? Or is that the mod? I mean, listen, I'm going to be honest with you. Increasing a bust size or making everybody naked, that's kind of like stale when it comes to modding things, in my personal opinion. You got to get to the weird, hyper-specific mods. You gotta get into this stuff where it's like, Gerald is left-handed, but he, whenever he fights right-handed on the model. This will specifically change his model to fight left-handed. Like, you need something like that. You need something where somebody, like, put too much effort in. You gotta find a mod where somebody put too much effort into something that only they care about. Because that's the thing. We gotta care about other people and what they do. I'm gonna go eat dinner and piss at somebody's water heater. Well, I think that'll explode it. I don't know a lot about water heaters. I don't know enough about water heaters to tell you if that's a good idea or not. I'm going to be honest with you. I have no fucking idea. In Terraria, I gave the Mechanic character a huge set of badon honkers because I want to be a snake lady surrounded by huge badon honker women. I also changed the sun into someone's cat. Yeah, see, that kind of stuff. The peak mod is just Shrek. He's there now. No reason. Just ever present in the background. Just put Shrek in the back. Does anybody know how to mod games? We should mod a game. I don't know what game, but we should mod one. Oh yeah, they got brain cells to play Doom. My badonkers mod are the least of my mods. Oh. Well, still, like I said, it's like low effort. It's like, you know, you can do better. I feel like if I was a mod, I would do hyper-specific ass shit that nobody but me asked for. You gotta find the mods that are modding for themselves and not you. That's how you know you found a good mod, is if somebody's like, yeah, I made this because, like, there was one, it's a Fallout whatever mod, I think. I don't know. I'm going to be honest. I don't know what game it is. I feel like it's Fallout, but it might be some other fucking post-apocalyptic one. And it's because this character, is supposed to be addicted to drugs, but she doesn't look addicted to drugs. So there was like a mod that just made her look more addicted to drugs, and then if you get her off the drugs, it makes her start to look more like humany. And I was like, what a good idea. Mod the repo game to have gnomes replaced by Wazzy Red. If I was a mod, I would replace everything with lasagna and chairs. Donnie, that sounds exactly like you. That's Fallout 4. The character is Kate. See? Sometimes I talk about stuff that I don't know about, and you guys know what I'm talking about. I'm not always just yapping insane stuff. Sometimes my stories have a point. I need to find a Garfield mod. Yeah! Find a Garfield mod. Just type in worst in the mod. In your mod search bar. I'm sorry, I'm yawning so hard. I am so tired. If I could mod anything, I would mod Pokemon with Crewworms. That would be dope. I don't know how to mod things. I'm trying to learn Blender, I say, as I have not picked up Blender in several fucking months. Like, pretty much this year, I don't think I've picked up Blender. I started trying last year, and then I was like, nope, I got stuff to do. I should try it again. I know I should try again. My art style is getting old and tired, and I should try something new. Better idea, mod Wazzy into a Garfield game. Was if you learn pixel art, then someone could mod Crewworms into the game. I don't know. Listen, I come from like the 2000s of the internet where we used to make dolls out of pixel art. And that's the extent of my pixel art abilities. That's it. It's over. Wazzy cart. I think it would be fun. I think it would be fun to know how to 3D art. I'm not that much younger than you. Yeah, and this is why we don't know pixel art. It's because everything we had to do in pixel art was just we would take a doll and then we would change its clothes and stuff. And all their hands were behind their back because nobody knew how to draw hands. All right, perfect. What a good job I'm doing. It's just, okay, I'm going to explain Valiant's outfit for you guys so that you know what's happening here. So, Valiant's like, I'm a jokester and stuff. And I was like, I should put him in a little jokestery outfit. But then I couldn't think of what like a little jokestery outfit would be, right? So then I was like, oh, well, I guess I'll make him a magician or something. So I made him a magician. And all I could think about was I don't know if you guys know this character, Zatanna, I want to say. So that's what the outfit is. If I find someone who can draw pixel art, then I'll commission all 12 crew worms into Terraria. I'm the Joker, baby. Hands are like sausages on a brick with one sausage super glued to the side. That's the thumb. I mean, yeah. Zatanna from DC? Yeah! Yeah, that one! The backwards spells wizard. What? Zatanna doesn't spell wizard? The fuck are you talking about? What nonsense are you speaking to me right now? I may not be able to spell, but I do know that Zatanna backwards is not wizard. No, Ozzy, your spells are different words backwards. Oh. Her spells are saying things she's going to do, but backwards saying them. I don't think that's possible. Yizwa. That would be Wazzy. Or Owl. Yeah, see, that's not a real thing. You can't talk backwards. It's possible, but it's difficult. It's not a real thing. Try saying it right now. Izwa. Iza. See? You can't do that. I said it. You want wind? Didn't we? Well, see, I just said it was difficult. It's illegal. Listen, when I take over, I'm making all wizard shit illegal. All this wizard shit banned. Banned. You're not allowed wizardry anymore. As soon as I take over and eat that guy who ate the Big Mac or whatever, the McDonald's CEO whose name I didn't even pay attention to. I'm going to be honest, I didn't fucking pay attention. I just saw him be like, check out our new product as he tries to eat a fucking McDonald's burger without vomiting. For being a wizard, pretty cool, was he? Why ban it if you could abuse it for your own evil deeds? Because I feel like wizards are one of those people you don't make a contract with. I feel like wizards don't deal well in contracts. I feel like I wouldn't be able to trust them. You know? Because I feel that's a thing everybody always seems to forget about power. Is like, once you have the power, what's stopping? Like, especially if you don't have the power, if you're hiring somebody who does have the power, what says they're not going to turn around and fuck things up with it for you? I will stretch and hydrate. Thank you, Ballistic Beast. But, like, man, I use my powers to make food for the homeless. Good. Hey, Wazzy, from what you have seen, what's your favorite Magic the Gathering card? Soren, you can't say that. You can't be saying that, white baby. I don't... Oh, for God's sake. Soren!
Do you remember the tallest man you've ever seen?
Someone say Magic the Gathering.
No, they didn't. No, they didn't, man.
Answer the question, Wazzy.
No.
For what you've seen, what's your favorite Magic the Gathering card?
Get out of my office.
I don't know. You didn't.
I'm too tired to deal with you right now. Get out of my fucking office.
No, you said it, not me.
I didn't say it. Soren said it.
Yeah, but you recited what Soren said. You repeated it. So you said it, so someone mentioned it. Yeah.
Get out of my office.
Okay. I'll ask you that question later then.
Pot of greed.
Wrong game.
Just be smart with your contracts. Like, Jujutsu Kaisen with binding vows. Did someone say magic? I use my powers to get rid of the homeless, building houses really fast. Matt comes in like the Kool-Aid man for magic. He slowly opened the door. He didn't open it like... He didn't push open. He slid it open, like, slowly. If you were made to make a contract with Wizard with A, if you're a student, or B, it's a very short-term contract, or C, it's a very long-term contract. No, I wouldn't do it with anybody. Magic the Get-Together. You know, and my favorite Magic the Gathering card? Your mom. Pot of Greed Big Naturals. I know enough about magic to make fun of it. I don't think I've ever read what any of the... I'm going to be honest. I don't think I've read what any of the cards do ever. I don't think that's ever been my jam. I don't think I've ever sat down and been like, this does that. Okay, here. I'll give you guys an idea of what my favorite is. I don't know if this is my favorite. I just like the concept of it. There is a Magic the Gathering card that is Zach Fair from Final Fantasy. And I don't know exactly what he does. I just know that he collects trinkets. And if you sacrifice him, you make other people stronger or some shit. His card roll is basically he dies. And I like that because it's canon. My favorite is Fling. The Cabbage Merchant is objectively the best magic card. I love Innistrad. I don't know what that is, Ballistic Beast. Also bringing an intense hatred to the person who ruined my life. Dr. Liam. Hate that fucker. Man, I hate Wazzy B Toxic here. Unfunny hack. She's ruining my life. All right, crew. Ads are coming in again. We better think of something to teach you guys while in the break. What do you guys want to know about while in the break? Not those of you who are unfortunately without sub. I apologize. You're going to learn nothing. Well, in the break, you're gonna join the army or learn about Prilosec or something. Teach us how to commit crimes. Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah, you got it. Wants to be toxic here has made my life more enjoyable. Now fuck that bitch. Teach us about Blackbeard. Screams to the other side of the ad break. Bye, Dino. We'll see you on the other side. Enjoy your Prilosec and Ozempic ads or whatever the shit they're doing now. Your fucking instant roast coffee or some shit. I don't know what ads are on Twitch. I have an ad blocker that's good enough to be like, fuck you, Twitch. All right. I'll tell you guys about criminology. So, here's what you need to do. Most crimes are solved via evidence or witnesses. So what you need to do is eliminate all those factors. Please keep in mind that anything that comes out of your body is going to have your DNA. So if you want to do a poo crime, please keep in mind that your poo does indeed have DNA in it and can be traced back to you. Poo can be traced back to you. So remember that if you're going to do a poo-based crime. This is a very well-known fact. If you do the poo, they'll know it's true. Your hair is another one. So if you shed a lot, you're gonna want to cover everything. And like, listen, fingerprints are not an exact science. Also, here's another fun fact. If you sit down with the cops, don't answer a goddamn thing. If you sit down with a cop, you don't gotta tell them shit unless you're the one who was currently robbed. I mean, then you can be like, yo, I was robbed. Then that's an okay thing to tell them. But like, other than that, you don't gotta tell them shit. You don't gotta look at them. You don't gotta talk to them. You don't say nothing. You sit there and wait for a lawyer. I don't even care if you're innocent or anything. You fucking just sit there and you shut. Like, most people are like, oh, if you didn't do it, you don't have anything. You don't have anything to fear. Fuck it. You got things to fear. You got things to fear. Don't fucking say shit. Don't say shit. You just be quiet and wait for your lawyer. And then when your lawyer shows up, and if you don't have a lawyer, well, then don't fucking talk, I guess. That's another big thing. Also, find somebody who seems like a believable alibi. So, like, or if not an alibi, a scapegoat. You need either an alibi or a scapegoat. Both, actually, if you can manage it. If you can manage to pin the crime on somebody else, I highly suggest you do that. Sometimes you just gotta find a guy who, like, looks like a chump. Like, maybe, like, do this kind of thing where, like, hypothetically, I have to say hypothetically before Kakashi gets on my ass. Hypothetically, if you kill a CEO, tell them that a rival CEO set you up. Like if you killed the guy that ate McDonald's, if you kill the McDonald's CEO, tell them the Burger King CEO set you up to do it. Tell them you got you were waiting on an anonymous bank payout from the CEO of Burger King to kill the McDonald's CEO. You know, we gotta just start turning rich people against rich people. I think that's the way to bring down society. Listen, not to turn into the Joker on you guys, but I think that's how we'll defeat capitalism. Because like that's the thing, is they've already been trying to get us to turn against each other for the longest time. They've been like, yo, it's immigrants stealing your jobs, when it's not immigrants stealing our jobs at all. That's a fucking, who done that? That's fucking stupid. Never say that shit to me again. That's not true. Those guys are my friends. Listen, other poor people are my friends. The homeless people are my friends. They're like, homeless people are the problem. And you're like, no, homeless people are not the problem. The fucking rich assholes are the problem. We got to turn the rich people against each other, because they've been trying to turn us poor people against each other for like eons. And it's worked, because it's been like, yo, don't you hate how this guy has slightly more than you? And I'm like, yeah, I do hate that. But it turns out that you guys have a bajillion more fucking fun shit than us. So that's what we gotta do. That's what we gotta do. God, I need a death note. I'd be so much better at it than light. Hello, paranormal creatures of death and shit. Give me a book. Give me one little notebook. Let me write one guy's name in the notebook. If there's ever a string of very wealthy people dying on the toilet, you guys are going to know I'm going to have a death note, okay? Fun fact about my Pokemon ROG group, my character, who is a ninja, chooses the avatar of either Ho-Oh or Lugia because of Marshadow teleported him. Ah, that's fucked up. Now, just inject them with with all the bad diseases one at a time. They will find the cures fast. Yeah, exactly. What's that? We should unionize to overthrow the rich? Yeah. Anybody remember? Okay, I'm not going to talk about that because I'm doing things right now. You absolutely do not need a death note, Wazzy. Wazzy, you cannot handle the death note because, like all users, you will die as well. Yeah. I'm going to die eventually anyway. I'm gonna die eventually anyway. To quote Kasane Teto, eat the rich. Luigi, please have my kids. I'm just saying, you guys. One of us gotta do something. Oh, my apologies, Wazzy. Here, take this rock I found. You're apologizing for what? You haven't talked in like 47 minutes. Meowdy, Wazzy. Hi, Aztec. I will change my outfit. Whoop. I'm just saying. Maybe we need to eat a guy. Listen. Do you guys remember that time that dude ate that other dude and then we don't have buses anymore? Do you guys remember when that happened, that guy ate that guy and now we don't have buses? We just need to do that. I don't think you should advertise without permission. Yeah. It's kind of rude to a streamer to be like, hey, we're streaming over here. That's literally like #1 rule of streaming is you don't go into a streamer's stream and be like, we're streaming over here. Because, like, yeah, I know people have multiple tabs open right now. Some of you aren't even listening to me. Some of you might even have me on mute right now, which I still appreciate. I mean, everybody loves a lurker. Lurkers are the lifeblood of this community, but, like, it's just kind of weird. It's a weird thing. Anyway, here's the Dinky badge. And now I just need to draw a scythe. We can do this. We can draw a magic wand scythe. I got this. This is going to be brilliant. There's a lot of people that have eaten people, Wuzzy. You got to be more specific. Actually, quick question. Is there one person from history you would eat? Who do I think would be the tastiest? Who do I think would be the tastiest dude to eat? I feel like Gordon Ramsay would be good to eat because, like, you know, he would be like, this is how you're going to cook a dude to taste the best. I feel Gordon Ramsay would know how to cook a dude to taste the best. So I feel like eating Gordon Ramsay would be a good idea. Wuzzy, remember to draw the little heart. I did. It's up here. You guys don't see it. It's up there. I did do it. I did do my job this time. I did remember. Eating Amelia Earhart. Like a crab? Wuzzy's in my main tab comment. I'm not 100% be looking, but I'm sure listening. Yeah, like, I don't give a shit if you guys are listening or not. Lurking is great. I mean, I do feel better when people talk in chat because I'm, like, a little weirdo, and I'm not. I'm going to be 100% honest with you guys. I don't have enough confidence in my own ability to hold an audience. If people are talking back to me, I'm terrible. This is why if I don't have 12 dudes, I'm fucked in half. It's a real thing. I know I can't be trusted. Turns into crab. Gordon rotating on a stick. I'm still fucking raw on this side, you donut. Catapult holding back tears. Yes, chef. I didn't see they're bleeding so easily. Or they're blending so easily. Okay, I'll make it lighter. Hold on. I'll make it lighter. It's in there. I promise you guys. I did add the heart hair highlight. I promise you. I may have missed every other time, but this is the one time I didn't. That's why I'm real defensive, because this is the one time I did my job. You entertaining the fuck out of me, Wazzy. I'm always chubbed up to be here. No, but listen, but that's the thing. I need back and forth. I'm a crowd work kind of guy. Like, do you guys know Matt Rife? If I said the name Matt Rife, would anybody know who the fuck I'm talking about? Matt Rife is this comedian, and he's better at crowd work. He comes out and he does crowd work. I think he sucks in general, but like that's not what I'm talking about whether or not his comedy is good or not. But he comes out and he does crowd work and you're like, ha, that's funny. But then you see like when he's just up there telling you a joke and you're like, fuck, this guy's awful. This guy fucking sucks nuts. But when he's doing crowd work, you're like, ha. Some comedians are just better at crowd work, and other guys are like better at just fucking telling you a story. Whereas I'm a dude that needs crowd work. If I don't have you guys here to bounce off of, or a co-host to bounce off of, I'm unfunny because I get paranoid about what I'm supposed to say, and I don't. The other thing is if I don't hear like feedback, I'm like, oh no, nobody's entertained. Because like if I say something like, hey crew, how many potatoes do you think you can fit in your mouth? And then nobody responds. I would be like, oh, nobody's actually here. I'm just screaming into an empty auditorium. So I really much take like that. The more active the chat is, the better I feel I'm doing. Even if you're just fishing, because then I'm like, oh, they're here. They're just fishing, and that's why nobody's talking to me. You know, that kind of thing. His back Rife have the most generic ass Giga Chad chin I've ever seen. Holy symmetry. Oh, because he got that done. He look maxed that done, Plague Doctor. That's not his natural chin. He broke it. He looks maxed that, which is a term I hate. I know. I hate that I know jester gooning. I hate that I know looks maxing. I hate that I know there's another term in there, but I can't think of what it is. I hate that I know these things. Depends on the type of potato. Those little round ones. Have you ever gone to the grocery store and then there's those little round ones that like you cut in half and you use for breakfast? How many of those do you think you could fit in your mouth? I'm the same way, Wazzy. I'm hilarious when I have someone to play off of, but on my own, I'm just not funny. Yeah. I've learned to just yap to myself even if no one's talking. It's so fun. Yeah, but see, I get concerned about that. I think I'm not funny if I'm just yapping to myself. I feel like floor yellings are my worst streams because I'm not bouncing off anybody. I'm just like yapping into the nothingness. Fake Giga Chad. Matt Rife is a fraud, Chad. Again, take this all with a grain of salt. I don't know if this is true or not, but everybody says it is, so it's got to be, you know, sometimes people don't lie. Sometimes you just live your life and, you know, somebody says, hey, this guy got plastic surgery. He didn't used to look like this. He looked like that. And you go, oh. And then you see the picture and you go, oh, maybe he did. I don't know. I'm not here to shame anybody about getting plastic surgery, okay? I think we should shame the world for making us feel so bad about our bodies that we feel we need plastic surgery. I also think we should shame the doctors who did that to people. Like, I don't know, like 6 or 7 maybe. I don't know about him, but if Wazzy ate 40,000 bananas in 10 minutes, she would die of radiation poisoning. I'm dumb, so I say stupid things all the time. I'm never going to believe you and do you. I'm going to believe you and do no research at all. My worldview is whatever you say about Rife now, Wazzy, forever corrupted. Yeah, exactly. This is exactly what happened to me when I went to the supplement store. And I was like, listen, somebody at the gym told me I should take creatine, which was a lie. I made up. I saw one TikTok of this girl who was jacked, and it was like, when you start taking creatine, and she just kept going up numbers, and then she'd pull on it, and it was way too easy. So she'd go up another number, and she'd pull on it, and it was too easy. And then she went up another one. And that was the only TikTok I saw about creatine, and then I was like, I should do creatine. It's like if somebody was like, do meth, and then like it showed some guy swimming in money, and you were like, holy shit, I should do meth. That's the exact situation that I did there. I did no research. I saw one vague TikTok about something. I was like, oh, that seems like a good idea, and then decided I will purchase meth, you know. Yeah, Wazzy had plastic surgery. No, I didn't. I had a pole in my leg. That's not plastic surgery. That's metal surgery. That's different. I'll never let you down, Wazzy. Your streams are always the highlight of my day. That's weird, Ballistic Beast. You don't even know how to use W's. So we doing math? No, we're not. Do math shows man swimming in money. You know, some things you hear and then it's a fact for you. Like Liam being from the Parmesan dimension, or Soren being allergic to nuts. Yeah, see, Soren, listen, it's called cognitive dissonance or some shit. It's when the entirety of the world gets together and they just believe something so hard that it becomes true. So if we all believe real hard that Soren's allergic to nuts, then Soren will become allergic to nuts. That's how it works. It's called manifestation. We're manifesting Soren's allergy to nuts. It just happens, okay? Sometimes you just got to do that. Meth, not just once. No, but if you were like, do meth, and then showed me a guy swimming in money, I'd probably be like, yeah, we should do meth. Do you guys remember? I'm going to talk about something very insane here, and I almost feel like this is an almost floor yell. But here's my example of what I would be talking about if you guys weren't here. And this is my insane yap session. So here we go. Buckle the fuck in, everybody. Fuckle the buck up, everybody. We're about to go into an insane thing. Do you remember back when the internet first started? And, like, only certain people did things on the internet, so, like, everybody knew them. Like, everybody knew who the fuck Smosh was. Everybody knew who Markiplier was. Everybody knew who fucking... God, what's that other guy who fucking... He does peanut butter jelly jam. Gamer guy was. Everybody knew every guy on the internet. Like... Do you guys remember when everybody knew everybody now on the internet? And nowadays, like... There's people on the internet you've never heard of, and they have like 40 million likes on everything, and you're like, who are these people who know about them? It's what a concept. Like, fucking, there's a guy on the internet that tells you, like, SpaghettiOs give you cancer or something, and they have 40 million likes on everything they put out, and I'm like, who? And nobody I know has ever heard of this guy. That was before 1999. I was a toddler at that point. Wesley, the same could be said about you. The fact that nobody knows who the fuck I am? I'm aware nobody knows who the fuck I am. I'm just saying, like, back in the day, we fucking knew who the internet guys were. But nowadays, it's like, everybody's on the internet now, and so we don't know who these people are. How am I, like, Markiplier's the most trustable guy I know. How am I supposed to be, like, trustable internet guy save me when there's some guy out here, like, fucking, like, trying to sell you Prime energy drinks? Like, what's happening? I'm losing my mind. Hey guys, it's me again. Who the hell are you? Yeah, I know I'm some no guy on the internet. I'm talking about the good old days when we had, like, reliable dudes on the internet. You know, back in the long ago, before I was on the internet. You know, like back in the long ago when we weren't creators. We were just guys watching, and now everybody's a creator, and they got more like if you go back and you look at old Markiplier stuff, you're like back when first YouTube first happened, and like it would get 1,000 views, you were like, holy shit, that's incredible. And now there's like 40 million likes on some guy who's like, you should vaccinate your toast. And like that guy's got 40 million likes, and it's like, back when the internet first started, like, how many people have the internet now? Like, the internet is almost one of the basic needs now. It's getting real scary. Like, we don't need the internet. But think about it. They treat the internet like it's a basic need. It's real scary out there. Like, super ego back in the day. You know who else is losing their mind? We have Punch the Monkey. I don't know who these people are that you guys keep saying. Is it me who is out of touch? No, it is the crew who is insane. No, Punch is a literal monkey with a stuffed monkey plushie because the other monkeys won't be his friend. Oh, that monkey! I know that monkey! Never mind, I do know the monkey you're talking about. Like, back in my day, it was just a monkey in IKEA with a jacket. And we were all like, good job. We didn't do a viral sensation about a monkey in a jacket. The internet's got its... We need to log off, crew. How do we still be a crew but log off? Are we all going to have to move to PA? I don't want to move to PA. PA sounds fucking dick awful. PA sounds like the worst place of it. I don't even know what's in PA besides, like, I don't know, probably a fucking, like, Waffle House. Should we meet at the Waffle House in PA? Does PA have a Waffle House? What's a PA? What's a PA where we can all do this exact same shit? Only we'll take turns. We'll all sit in a semicircle in the Waffle House in PA. And then one guy will go up and, like, yap for 2 hours. And then we all clap politely. And then the next guy comes up. Every Monday I get excited to get off work because I want to see Wazzy Babble's Toxic here. I repeat this because Wazzy deserves to see kindness about her. No, I don't. I'm here yelling about things. Hershey Park is in PA. Oh my God, we can get free chocolate? It's Hershey Park where they have a log ride, but instead of, like, the water, it's chocolate? Oh, we should invent that. We should invent a log ride that instead of water is chocolate. Oh, I would have so much fun. I would go down there so fast and I would eat all the chocolate. We could write to each other through the mail. I don't think we should be doxing each other. Let's move to New Jersey for the good hockey. I have to kill Steve. We got that one unclaimed piece of land next to Egypt, found and fund our own nation. Let's go to Las Vegas and bet it all on black. No gambling, boy. Not now, gambling addiction. I have a gambling addiction. It's called waifu horses, and I'm bad at it. Assemble the cavalry, sound the war of drums. We need to invade PA. I wish we could just. Do you guys remember when like Christopher Columbus showed up and is like, I own this land now? Like, what happened there? Like, why did we just let that happen? Can we do that now? Can I just like show up to Pennsylvania and be like, well, I own this now? If we all put $1 in, that'll be $12 and we can buy Pennsylvania. Wasn't that a thing? The Pennsylvanian Purchase? Didn't you guys buy Pennsylvania for like $12 fucking dollars? Didn't you guys do that? I have $12. We could probably buy Pennsylvania. If we all put in like $1, we could buy Pennsylvania. No, that's a bad thing. We're not colonizing places. If they don't have a flag, they don't own it. Technically, you can, and the citizens will have to agree with it, but probably spark a war. Well, as if Charlie and the Chocolate Factory taught me anything. Anything making a ride with chocolate won't end well. No. That's because there's dumb children, but we won't let children into Hershey's Land. Listen, they shouldn't let children into the chocolate factory. Okay? That was their first mistake. Why would you let irresponsible children into the chocolate factory? You need to be at least 25. You need to be at least 25 to enter the chocolate factory. I'm not trusting no goddamn 9-year-old who's all his grandparents sleep in the same bed and they're all like, we're too sick and old to work. Well, Charlie works in like the fucking lung mines or whatever the shit. And then the second you tell one of them old people they're going to the chocolate factory, they jump out of bed they're like, I've been collecting workers' comp forever, but now I'm perfectly fine. Let's go to the chocolate. I got a lot of problems with chocolate and Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. If you haven't noticed, there's a lot of socio-economical problems with Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, and that's not just in the first thing where all the grandparents are in the same bed. Like, let's be real. Let if we just breeze past the child labor for a second. Because by that logic, most adults are just reckless as most children. No. As soon as you're 25, your frontal cortex or whatever the fuck is formed, and that's how you're going to be as a person. You're not a true person until you're 25. Once you're 25, you're like, oh yeah, this is who I am as a person. This is just how it's going to be, and that's okay. The movies or the books. I've never read the books, Phoenix Wolf, but I assume they're just as bad. And I bet they have the same level of God. I can't even say the word anymore. I said it before and I sounded so smart when I said it. But now I no longer sound smart because I can't say the word. Socioeconomical problems. Is that it? That doesn't seem right. Anyway, the point I'm trying to make here is that we can't let children into the chocolate factory. We can't be doing that. I don't trust the children. All right, boom, there we go. A little scythe for Valiant. We have completed Valiant, everyone. Rejoice, another Crewmusume to throw upon the pile. One down, 80 to go. Actually, I think it's 38, actually. If I look, I'm pretty sure I only have 38 left to go. I'm going to be 100% honest with you. I think it's 38 more to go. Which is weird. We don't even know 38 dudes. We don't know 38 dudes! Alright, here we go. With the completion of Valiant, I was exactly correct. There is 38 dudes left. Holy fuck! My God! Let's add more. No, don't! Well, see, the amount of times to see my grandfather do some stupid shit like pushing a couch up a ladder proves to me that adults are just as untrustworthy as kids. Yeah, but like this is the thing, Donnie, is children don't cover their mouth when they cough. Have you ever seen a child? Have you ever seen a child open mouth cough? It happens a lot. Children are just like that. Sometimes children just open mouth cough, and it's the grossest thing you'll ever see in your entire life. They just sit there and they just go like right into your like no protection or nothing. They just open mouth cough, and you can't have that if you make a fountain of chocolate and stuff. Like this is why kids are not invited to like fondue nights and stuff. It's because it's insane. I've seen enough adults do the same thing because they're raised badly. By 25, you should know that coughing openly is bad. By 25, you should be like, yes, I shouldn't open mouth cough. Bow and arrow, but spears. What an insane request. Brat cultured. How do you be a brat but cultured? How do you be a cultured brat? And tired. Perfect. Okay. I know you guys couldn't see what I was doing, but I could see what I was doing, and that's what matters. We should atomize all children with a laser beam from my hand. They are too annoying to exist. I don't think we should atomize children. I mean, I was a child once. What I do think is we shouldn't let them onto our chocolate ride. I like that you could pick out my eyes in the beloved of Crewmusumes. That's because you were the one right before it, so you were the most recent. Like, I haven't drawn any Crewmusume in a minute because of the funeral and everything that happened. Oh, also, shit, I guess I should talk about this. I'm going to be missing, like, 4 to maybe 5 streams. I am unsure the amount. But basically the 22nd onward, I am away. My sister's eye surgery is going through, and so I am going to...
Can you remember the tallest man you've ever seen?
I'm going to go take care of her. We don't know how long we're going to be up there to taking care of her. But I will not be available. I will not be able to stream. I will not be able to animate because I will be making sure the blind idiot doesn't walk into a wall or some shit. But the 22nd is when it starts. If I'm lucky, my mom is going to come switch out with me, and I'll be able to come back for the 26th if I'm lucky. But we don't know what's going to happen, so just be aware I will be away the 22nd for a while. So, yeah. Just so you guys know. But yeah, her surgery's scheduled. It's all in. We're fucking going. We're fucking doing it. So, we had to shoot laser beams into her eyes, which is fun and profitable. I forgot about the eye surgery. Sending hugs, wishing the best for everyone to come out okay. Hi there, might be popping in and out because I have to try to do some stuff today. That's fair. I gotta draw. Still your sister's disease and giving them to people on the Epstein's list. She's had diabetes since we were children. It's real fucked up of her. I vividly remember how she got, like, when we figured out she had diabetes, but I can't remember a lot because, like, you got to remember I was like 4 or some shit. I was 4 to 6. I can't remember when this started. But my sister used to go to school, and I was
remember the
not yet
tallest
in
man you've ever
school,
seen?
and I was home. And then what would happen is my sister would come home from school, and then we used to have one of those big, you guys know those big like water coolers that are like blah 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 blah, blah. And you see them in like offices of like, if you ever watched a TV show and there's like an office scene or anything, there's like they're always standing around the water cooler, and the water cooler does that big blah 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 blah. We used to have one of those because we lived on the asparagus farm, and so we didn't have, like, we couldn't drink the water out of our taps because we were on the asparagus farm, because it was all like well water, so it wasn't like dope to drink or anything. So we had to have one of the big blah 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 kind of fucking things. And what would happen is my sister would come home and she would be like, "Oh, I'm thirsty." And then for like 45 minutes, this bitch would stand in front of that thing, and you just hear shh, blah 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 blah, and then she'd drink the water, and then shh, blah 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 blah, and then she'd just stand there, and I was like, "Wow, school must make you so thirsty." And then my mom was like, "That's fucked up. She's drinking a shit ton of water." So she took her to the doctor, and the doctor's like, "This kid got diabetes," and that's how we found out. I don't know why the big blah, 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 blah machine was relevant to the story, but it's just vividly stuck in my memory. I Gatorade once? Yeah, I have one of those in the house. You know the big-ass water coolers? Yeah. Is Dr. Liam the one lizard that shoots blood from their eyes? I mean, maybe. He has frozen margarita eyeballs. Wait, did somebody actually pass? Yeah. Matt's grandpa. The funeral was Wednesday. The same as fucking Tail getting diabetes. That happened Monday. It's been a fucked up March, but I feel like everything is going up from here. We can only go up from here. We can only go up in whimsy, everybody. After eye surgery, we can only go up. Wazzy, did you almost say Dune? I don't think I almost said Dune. Sorry to hear that. I apologize if I made any insensitive jokes as of recent. I don't know if you did or not. I wasn't paying attention. I've been here telling my story about water jugs that go blah 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 blah. All right, we got to think of a fucking haircut for Dumpling. What do we want for Dumpling, you guys? What's a dumpling? I'm gonna Google dumpling haircut and see what comes up. What happens when a guy Googles dumpling haircut? Dumpling haircut. Many things come up. None of them are like each other. Everything is different. Everything is different. When you type in dumpling haircut, you get 2 million different responses. I guess we'll go with this one. I'm trying to be whimsy, but it's kind of hard living in America. Listen, you just have to change what your definition of whimsy is. I think because you live in America, you need whimsy. Here's a simple thing you can do to get some whimsy in your life. Get a thing that makes ice cubes. You know those fucking little trays that make ice cubes? And put like, here's the whimsy you can do. There's 2 parts to this. First, you get 2 trays of those ice cube maker things, right? And in one of them, you put like little plastic toys or grapes or something. And you put like plastic toys or grapes in one of them. And then you fill it with water and you freeze it overnight. And that's your whimsy one. And then you have your malice one, where you cook a bunch of hot dogs in water, and then you take that water and you put it in the ice cube tray, and you freeze that one. And then that way you have both whimsy and also malice, and you can be a little fey creature. Listen, sometimes you need whimsy, and sometimes you need malice, and both are acceptable. Both are fun, acceptable things that you can do. Wazzy, no. I refuse to acknowledge life in the U.S. right now. I will be playing Pokopia and watching my favorite comfort streamer, Wazzy. This is how I will be dealing with my problems. No. You'll also be putting plastic toys and shit in ice cubes. Because you need some whimsy. Sometimes you need a fancy drink. Sometimes you can't afford a fancy drink, so you just gotta, mix, not to be old, but sometimes you gotta mix cranberry juice with Sprite to be like, I'm having a fancy drink. And put it in you know what? Buy a straw. Listen, I'm not the motherfucker killing the turtles, okay? Give me my fucking plastic straws back. Oh, yeah, Wazzy with her singular plastic straws killing the turtles? No! What about the fucking millions of corporation dumping toxic sludge in there? I'm not the motherfucker killing the turtles! Give me my fucking plastic straws back, bitch! Sometimes you just need a straw. You have a little fancy drink with a straw in it. Have some fucking whimsy in there. God damn. See, that sounds like a good idea until someone chokes and the PR department does not support this advice. I agree with everything but the hot dog water, Wazzy. Wazzy specifically is the one killing turtles. I am not the one killing turtles. I don't want the paper straws anymore. I'm with the boomers on this one. Fucking give me my little single-use plastic straw. I'm not out here cramming it like I cut. I'm going to the floor. Everybody's always acting like it's like just like me as a regular dude that's fucking up the world, right? Me who cuts plastic so like seagulls don't get stuck in it. Me who cleans up litter by the riverbed when I go biking by it because everybody just likes to throw litter everywhere. Me who fucking drinks with the shit ass paper straws that they keep giving it. Everybody always acts like it's just the regular dudes that are causing all the problems with pollution. They just act like, oh, it's you with your plastic straws and your plastic bags that are ruining the world. And it's like, this guy's dumping 4,000 tons of oil into the fucking drinking water, and we're not getting mad at this guy? It's like, there's overlogging in the goddamn rainforest. One of the most precious ecosystems ever. But no. It's not the overlogging in the rainforest killing the world. It's Wazzy wanting a plastic straw because the paper straws are the most horrendous things I've ever experienced. And do not get me started on a reusable straw. Fuck you. Fuck your reusable straw. Metal? Ew. I don't want metal in my I'm thinking about it right now. A metal straw? I can't handle it. No, I don't want that. You want me to reuse my straw? You want me to fucking clean that, bitch? God, that's so fucking, this is what pipe cleaners were invented for. But that doesn't mean we live in 2026. I shouldn't need to use a pipe cleaner just because everybody thinks I'm killing the turtles. I'm not killing the turtles. There's multi-billion-dollar green companies out there that are just shooting smog into the universe. And I'm out here with a plastic straw. They're like, this is your fault, Wazzy. Fuck. I just want a plastic straw again. I don't like the paper ones. They just fall apart. Oh, I'm thinking about the metal straws in my mouth again. The concept of a metal straw in your teeth. I can't. I don't like metal on my teeth. Oh, I don't like it. No. But fuck it. This is what we're living with right now, everybody. Everybody's acting like it's just us little guys that just don't want to use paper straws anymore. It's not my fault. It's not me's fault, and it's not me's it's not me's plastic straw's fault. There's a billion corporations ruining the world, and I just want a plastic straw. I just want a plastic straw. That's all I want. Fine. Plastic bags. Fine. You can take those away. I don't care. I've got a reusable bag in my purse. It says this is a horror house. Or it says there's some horrors in this house. And then it's got a ghost with a thick ass on it. Okay? I'll reuse that bag. I don't care. I don't care about the single-use plastic. I'm fine getting rid of that. If that's fucking up seagulls or something, fine, we can get rid of that. But the plastic straws need to come back. We need to bring the plastic straws back. We can't live like this. We can't be sitting here sucking out of the bamboo spoons and forks and shit. Fine. I don't like them, but I'll live with them. I don't care. Fine. I'll use your little bamboo fucking wooden ass fucking fork. Okay? But plastic straws are a necessity. We can't live like this. We can't be living out here with paper straws. Do you know what the enemy of paper is? Moisture. You can't look me in the eye and tell me this is a good decision. Can we not just blame the big companies polluting the earth and not my little ass out here with a singular fucking plastic straw? Be like, who's killing the turtles? Obviously not the guy with the one plastic straw. Fuck. I'm not cleaning my straws. It's 2026. AI was supposed to clean the straws for me, not take my job of animation. You fucking robot cunts. I yelled until I was dizzy. I'm sorry, I need a minute on the floor here. I'm a little dizzy. The room is a little bit wiggly. You ever yell so much your blood pressure spikes and then you gotta lay down for a minute? 'Cause, like, you yelled too much, now your blood pressure's all fucked up? You ever be, like, 30 to 40 years old and yell on the floor so loud that your neighbors already hate you? And, like, now you need a minute to lay on the floor to get the room to stop, like, wiggling out a little bit so that you can be like, ah, yes, I'm comfortable enough to stand? You ever do that? That's just a me problem? I don't know. I'm coming back. We're fine. We're fine. All right, we're fine. I'm back. Anyway, hi, everybody. How are you? I just want a plastic straw. Yeah, we don't get to cause access to cheap paper bags. Paper bags are fine. I don't give a shit about paper bags. Paper bags are not my problem. Paper straws are my problem, obviously. Anyway, what are you guys up to? What was happening out here? What did you guys get up to? I was on the floor. How are you? Fishing? Good. Anybody fish anything cool? No? Just me fishing ideas out here? That's a good time. That's a good time. Making memes about your floor rant. I'm eating my pizza. Oh, yeah, shit, about memes. Oh, we'll talk about that when we do memes at the end of the streams. We'll talk about that later. That's not a now time. I'm tired of washing my straws all the time. Give me disposable plastic straws. I know! Listen, it's just the one thing I want back. I fished up a gift sub, so I'm one sub closer to a good old takeover. Takeovers are illegal now. I'm kidding. If I can't have paper straws, you guys can't have takeovers. I'm kidding.
Nice.
I just drink from the cup. Hey, Wazzy, would it make you feel better to know that I'm working on a Soren Action news about this? You should. We'll get there when we get there. I just drink from the cup. I just joined Bits in a Discord voice call, and we talked while he walked his way home from his first day of work. Yeah, because he moved. He's no longer here in my city. He's away now. He moved further away. Anyway, hi everybody. Everything's back to normal now. You don't gotta worry about anything. I just drank from the sink. Listen, we can't just be drinking from troughs anymore, you guys. We can't be out here drinking from troughs and being like, this is the supreme way to live. Yummy tap water. Gross. I don't like tap water. I'm not a tap water enjoyer. I see you have to kidnap Bits now. No, he's got his own house. I'm going to leave him there. He's very proud of his house. He's decorating it. I paid for the trough. I'm going to use the trough. The hose water tastes like lead. I'm going to make fucking dumpling Sailor Moon. Everybody's just going to have to roll with this. We're just gonna make Sailor Moon, and we're just gonna roll with it.
Knock, knock, fucker.
Water, you should drink some right now. No. Also, hi, Jimmy. You can't just keep unsubbing and resubbing. That's illegal. That's illegal, and it doesn't count. I will drink some water. I'm going to the gym later. Woo. The gym is fun. Twitch made me unfollow. What the fuck? Oh, are we getting shadow banned? I hope so. That would explain a lot. They heard my rant about plastic straws, and they're like, "We can't let this woman out here. We can't keep letting her get away with this. We can't let this girl keep talking about fucking plastic straws." Ah, stop hitting me. That's illegal. Anyway, thanks for coming to my TED Talk about plastic straws. I think I'm on to something. Like, even if they invented a wooden straw. Like, you know how we have those fucking single-use fucking bamboo-ass fucking forks? Have you ever been to a fucking fine eating establishment and they give you that stuff? Have you ever been there? They should invent a new kind of comedy that's lay-down comedy. I think I'm funniest when I'm laying on the floor yelling about things. I think instead of stand-up comedy, there should be lay-down comedy where we all lay on the floor. Everybody can do it except Matt Rife. Why are the paper straws not waxed? Because they hate us. I'm not allowed to unfollow Wazzy. I'm trapped here forever. No, you can. Like, honestly, if you guys are like, if you guys feel you need to be here for the community, you don't. The crew will find you, you know. If you only love crew, that's fine. You can have a secret Discord server. The thing I'm most paranoid about, a secret Discord server where I'm not invited, where people just talk shit about me. You can have that, because technically I can't stop it, and technically I wouldn't even know about it. But that's like my biggest fear. But like, honestly, you can do that. Crew will always find you. That's a threat. I'll chase you down in the back alley. I'm playing some Pokemon Scarlet, and I finally got King Gambit. The instructions were to make him evolve, which was so confusing. Oh, yeah, they never fucking... Listen. They're awful. Pokemon evolutions are fuck awful. Ballistic caught Crewmusume Donnie. Oh, good, a Crewmusume's been caught. We talk shit about you in the public Discord. That's also true. I invited you to the Wazzy B Talk Secure Shit Talk Association, but you said you weren't interested. Fucking hate that bitch. Why not waterproof paper straws? It's a fucking humiliation ritual given by corporations to make us think we're offsetting literal tons of pollution they produce. Exactly! I'm too dumb to know how to make a server. Jimmy, I figured it out! Listen here, you fucking iPad baby! Not everything's a touch screen. As soon as you learn your computer's not a touch screen, you'll figure it out. There's a very easy button. If you go on Discord and you go to the bottom of the list of all the servers you're in, there's a plus sign. And you click on that and you make a new server, you fucking iPad baby. Jesus Christ. None of you know how to rotate a PDF. I have horrible news, everybody that is essentially millennial. We are the last to know how to use computers. Everybody else is a goddamn
Do you remember
iPad
the
baby.
tallest man you've ever seen?
I don't have a computer and you have Matt to help. I set up my server myself without Matt! You just go on Discord and you go to the bottom and there's a plus symbol. And you just hit it and bam! You made a server! I've made like 9 servers! Fuck! What an insane concept to me. What an insane concept to me. We are the last people to know how to use a fucking computer. Joke's on you, I still don't know how to do shit. No, but we know how to Google how to rotate a PDF. You type into Google, how to rotate PDF, Reddit. Oh my God, Viking fished up Riley. I miss Riley. That was the second video game me and Poops tried to make. Me and Poops have tried to make 3 video games so far. We have succeeded in none of them. We're also the last to write in cursive. Also read books in school, probably. I have to read a physical book. Me and Poops are both reading the same series right now. I'll tell you guys all about it if you want a fucking hyper info dump. I'll tell you all about it. But there is a series we're both reading, and Poops is e-reading it and listening to the audiobooks, and I can't fucking do it. I have to have the physical book in my hand, or I do not absorb the information. I can't read it on a screen. I can't listen to somebody telling me it. I have to have the actual book in my hands and read it. So that's why I go to the fucking library. Go to the public library, everybody. But yeah, it's weird to me because I'm like, you can't just do that. You can't just, fucking like listen to the book. I don't know how people do ebooks. I don't understand how ebooks work. Like, I'm going to be honest with you guys. That's what a weird thing that is. How do you listen to some guy tell you about the book? You need to absorb that information. Like, none of you even remember what movie I was talking about earlier. Remember when I was talking about a movie earlier in this stream? None of you even remember what I was talking about because you only listened to me yap about it. How will you remember the ebook you listened to if you can't even remember the name of the movie I was talking about? Name one fact about the movie I was talking about earlier. I'm too ADHD for audiobooks. Well, see, my library has fucking Roblox Kids on the computer, and the books are mid. Not all books are mid. Then write a better book. Sometimes you read a book and you're like, oh, I can read a book better, or I can write a book better than this. And then you start writing books again, and that's what I'm doing. Something dark. The good old library. Evil Faye meme done. Somebody breaks their legs. Dr. Liam, you remember. I agree with Wazzy on this one. I mean, audiobooks are still books. You're still getting the information. Don't be afraid of the dark. You got it, Wormrack. Lady gets her legs ripped. We should watch that. We should watch that in the Discord one day. I say this as if I'm going to do it. I actually rather prefer we talk in Discord than watch movies in Discord, if I'm being honest. I buy better books. Well, once I pique my interest anyway, my recent buy is a Naruto and a Ninja Turtles collaboration book. And then you're telling me the books in the library are shit? I'm not getting the information. I'm zoning out. I think the problem is you're not using your brain as much as when listening to an ebook. Yeah, I think that's the thing, and I think that's the problem. Because, like, when I'm not driving stick shift, I'm a fuck-ass driver. I don't know how to drive if I'm not driving stick shift. Like, I'm spoiled now. I have an automatic. That bitch does all the thinking for me. I don't gotta think anymore. I just drive the car. I'm like, boop, boop. And now I don't pay attention, and I zone out. And then I'm like, how did I get here? I don't know, because I didn't fucking engage my stupid fucking brain or whatever the shit. But like now I'm like, oh, I'm lazy when driving. Guys, I'm sorry I'm late. I just got back from being hit by a car. God damn it, Calico. That's your problem, Leslie. Not everybody, you ADHD baby. I'm not ADHD. I'm perfectly normal. I'm perfectly heteronormative, and nobody seems to respect this. This is a real regular thing about me, is I'm actually very regular. Are you saying you need some low-form level distraction to keep your attention on task? No! I'm saying I need to be involved in the process. You know, like turning a page, or sticking the shift. You know how it is. You know when you stick shift and you stick the shifts. Was Watsy driving? Are you saying people with ADHD are not normal? It's a brain issue. Is it not a synapses firing issue? Of course it is. The meat sacks with electricity are supposed to work a certain way, and 80% of the time they don't. By that logic, do you only read Choose Your Own Adventure books? No! As long as I'm holding the physical book, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about holding the physical book, not just listening to it be yapped in my ear. I'm not allowed to stick the shift anymore. It grinds people's gears. That's how I broke my first car. Like, do you guys remember when I read that fucking book? Now I'm a vending machine and now I wander the dungeon. I can't remember the name of that book. Do you guys remember when I read that? How many of you remember what the fuck I said? I don't know what ADHD is, but I got 80 of them. No, I don't know what HD is, but I got 80 of them fuckers. Okay, so if you have a cassette and a cassette player, will you be fine listening to the audiobook? No, because I got to turn the pages. I can't just have somebody talking at me to retain the information. I need to read it or write it myself. Like if I'm in a, like think about it this way. If I'm in a lecture in a college, if I sat down at a college and somebody was like, I'm gonna do things, and they were like, I'm gonna teach you how to I don't know, press beans or whatever. I'm gonna teach you how to make bean juice. You sit there and you write notes. That's how I remember things. It's because I wrote it down, preferably in blue ink. Blue ink helps you remember facts better. So you write down. You write it down, but is like if you're reading, you're physically holding the book and you remember things. But if we have 428 dudes, we do not. We have 12. You guys know I can see the number of people on stream, right? I have to press a button to do it, but I can see it. But that's what I'm talking about. If you're having trouble paying attention, I feel bad for you, son. I got 99 tabs open. And I had a YouTube video about Mr. Polly and Mr. Mesopotamian food. I should watch that. Could you pick a better word? There are 428 dudes in the room with us now. It's all the malicious fairies I've been trying to warn you guys about. You know, the ones that want our teeth. You know, the ones from the movie I was talking about earlier. I tried to warn you guys. I tried to warn you guys about the fairies that take your teeth, but nobody ever listens to their old pal Wazzy. We just live like this. This is how I learned Wazzy can't pronounce Mesopotamian. I mean, I need to get a wisdom teeth removed, so a fairy can do that for free. Go ahead. I can do that. The Chubbling. I have a Probgarian lexicon. You have a Boobgarian lexicon? I am the Fey Fiddler. You gotta choose a different word. Listen, I'm just prepared to fend them off. I've trained myself to bite in my sleep. I've caught many a tooth fairy this way. Was he quick engage gremlin mode? Okay. Wah. Mesopotamian. Leslie, no offense, but I would rather get Wilkins to do open heart surgery on me instead of you messing around with my teeth. Why? You guys act like I didn't do that fucking semester of dental hygienist school. Do you guys not remember that time that I was like, I'm going to be a dental hygienist, and I did it for a fucking, like, month, and then I hated it and decided I didn't want to do it anymore? Especially because, like, you have to learn how to give a needle to a dude. In the mouth, and I couldn't bring myself to do it because they were like, oh, you gotta needle your fellow classmates, and I was like, fucking what? It's a terrible time. Not really. The worst outcome is that I flatline with Wilkins. Instead, I have to live with my messed up teeth for the rest of my life. Who you trust more, Wazzy Wilkins or me, the crew's doctor? I trust fucking Aztec. They're a nurse. I guess the bun would be behind the head now, wouldn't it? Kind of fucked up this drawing. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I have some medical training. I took first aid. Like, I can't be that bad. I've at least taken first aid several times. I always had a needle in my mouth because I bit open the inside of my mouth so hard. Oh, so hi, Flaria. Come to think of it, I don't trust people in general. I work security at a hospital. Oh my god, have you ever had to break into a bathroom? Have you ever been the guy to have to break into a bathroom when somebody's in there? I feel like I would enter the dentist's office with you and exit looking like Two-Face. No! I'm probably good at things. You guys underestimate me a lot. Faceless goes, I have nurse training. You guys underestimate me a lot without knowing my true power level. Do you guys not remember that time that Vegeta was like, hey, guy who's not Zarbon, do you know that when a Saiyan comes close to death, they become immensely stronger? And then he's like, yeah, when I went to Earth, I got my ass kicked. That's me. Every time you guys underestimate me, I become smarter. Lizzie, I don't want to leave your dentist office looking like I came back from the UK. Ozzy, how come you're doing better at fishing than me? I'm fishing for you and you're getting better fish. Listen, I don't know what to tell you, man. I'm just out here living my best life. I'm just out here drawing Dumpling as Sailor Moon. Because fuck you. Also, wrap up your fishing, because as soon as I'm done Dumpling's hair, we're gonna fucking biggity bounce to memes. I'm gonna send you to a more qualified streamer, but a more unqualified babysitter. That's just how it goes. Would you trust a streamer with your baby? I didn't think so. Hey, Wazzy, before you go, I'm not going yet. I still gotta draw this shit. We're not, like, out the door. I know we got memes and stuff. We still got shit to do. I'm not, like, leaving you memeless. Is there any achievements left for this fishing game? Yes, I put in new fish all the time. In fact, one of the new fishes was fished up today. Stop hitting me with things. I'd rather trust our lad with a financial future at the casino. I do not trust Sour Lad with a casino money. Arby's, we have the memes. What's your favorite method of at-home surgery? Oh, man. Like the one I do the most often? I get ingrown toenails real bad. And so I think chopping open your own toe to get out the ingrown toenail is probably my favorite. Or, well, not my favorite, but the one I have the most practice in. So, like if I was gonna recommend an at-home surgery, fixing an ingrown toenail is probably... This is probably too much information for you guys. I'm sorry I'm talking about this. But, yeah, I think probably fixing an ingrown toenail, probably. Wazzy, reread my message again. No! You haven't talked... Is there any achievements left for fishing game? No, I told you! I told you! No, there's just new fish all the time. Like we don't trust Wazzy to cook. You should. I feel like Sour Lad could walk up to a poker table and make it into Balitro. Because I fuck the fish. Can we not talk about my foot trauma / choke? Maybe you shouldn't stab yourself in the feet. I may be tired. How are you tired if I answered your question exactly properly the first time and you were like, you didn't answer my question? I'm losing my mind, crew. It's because of the straws. It's because they won't give me my fucking straws back. I need a nap, Wazzy. You make me tired. I make me tired. Also, if you're bored, you can leave. Like, God. I'm not keeping any of you hostage here. If you think I am, that's really fucked up. How can a dude on the internet hold you hostage? Unless I doxed all of you. Bam! Sour Lad's real name is Matthias. Boom! Ballistic Beast's real name is Greg. Boom! Phoenix Wolf's real name is, like, Amelia Earhart. Boom! Wormrack's real name is Wormrack the baby eater. Boom! Ace's real name is, like, fucking Jonathan. Boom! Donnie's real name is Nathaniel. Danjamin. Boom! Flarion's real name is Throckmorton. Like, fuck. Don't leave the stream or I'll fucking dox you. There we go. I'd laugh if Wazzy guessed my real name. Russell! The Greg was in me all along. Nobody knows my name. Liam! Is it Rumpelstiltskin? Nobody knows my real name. Xander! How did you know I'm Nathaniel Nathanjamin? Wazzy, you doxed my cousin. Good. Holy shit, she knows my name. I'm doxing everybody. Viking, your real name is Mortimer. Toxicure, your real name is Wazzy. Big White Bear, legal name 18. Your real name is John Esquire the Third. Jimmy, your real name is Jimbo. See? Doxing everybody out here. Everybody needs to change their name to their real names in Discord. Don't ask me what they were because I don't remember anymore. Rosenko's real name is Anastasia. Oh no, my life is fucked. Everybody knows my name. Jimbo. We're safe if Wazzy can't remember names past 10 seconds. Nice of you to say, Aquatic Wolf. Or should I say... Elliot? If I did get somebody's name right, I hope... I'm sorry. If I did, let me know in secret so I can be like, oh my god, I'm psychic. Don't dox yourself, but also dox yourself to me. Who else did I not give a name to? I wish my name was Throckmorton. What would you call yourself for short? Would you call yourself Throck? Would you call yourself The Rock? Would you call yourself Morton? Would you call yourself Rockmore? I wish my name was Russell. You never gave me a name. Ryura's real name is... Irma. Please don't dox your especially to yourself, especially to Wazzy. Throcky. Oh, you'd be named Throcky. I got it. You never gave me a name, Stepdad Wazzy. You've not named your child. I did, Liam. Is that spelled with an E, an A, or a U? You know what, Ryura? I think we could spell... On your birth certificate, it says with a ooh, like Uma Thurman. Because that's a good song by Fall Out Boy. Gets fished. What a time. What an insane time, everyone. I really gotta listen to that song again. It's been ages. You should. I listen to Fall Out Boy a lot because I like Fall Out Boy. Would I say it's my favorite band? No. I would say it's my favorite band. Holy Crimbo, I found what the V1 model was he. Have you had Burn It of the Disco cover Billy Joel? No. I'm gonna take a nap. Wazzy, could you tell me a bedtime story? No. Why is there a line going through their hair? Because that's the layer below. You'll see it disappear as I work on things. That's the layer below. Don't worry about it. You guys are worrying about too many things. You don't need to worry about things. Just trust me. Why do you guys never trust me? I'm out here being the most trustable guy you know, and you guys never trust me with shit. You gotta be more willing to trust. Have I ever led you down a dangerous road before? No, of course not. That was Ryura, if you recall correctly. Remember that time we all got into Ryura's car and then she immediately hit a curb? I remember that. That was a real thing that happened to all of us. It was a secret. Remember that time that we hit that guy and we had to bury him in the side of the road because Ryura hit them with their car? I remember that. Fall Out Boy is really good. I don't know why people call it dad rock. I'm worried all the time, Wazzy. You alleviate some of that. You shouldn't be worried all the time. You should trust that Wazzy knows what the fuck she's doing. You should trust that I trust. You just gotta put a little trust in me, everybody. Remember that time in the Jungle Book when that snake came out and was like, trust in me, buddy? I was only thinking about the Jungle Book recently because have you guys seen that new Gorillaz video where they like they do a whole movie and it's like 8 minutes long for one song? Have you guys seen that Gorilla? And they do like actual 2D animation. Have you seen that? That's dope. It's fucking dope. All right, stealing Ryura's skin again. We steal Ryura's skin all the time. It's just how the world works now. We're just out here stealing skins. Like we play Overwatch or something. Did Snake end up being evil in the Jungle Book? I don't know. You think I remember? The snake was probably fine. What's there not to trust about a snake? That's just... What is a snake if not a worm that bites you? I don't know if I'm jazzed with this hairstyle. It's missing something. Maybe the bangs need to be lower? What's happening here? What do I not like about this? I think it's this cheekbone. I think I don't like what's happening over here on this side of the face. Give a more pointed face. Maybe that's what I'm not liking. Yeah, there we go. What do we think, everybody? There's Dumpling's head. What do we think? I kind of like it. Give the pigtails a stripe. Why? It wasn't evil. It was just a snake. Yeah, a regular snake. Anyway, that's Dumpling.
Nice.
Here's Valiant. Valiant will be up once I finish Dumpling. I'll finish Dumpling probably Thursday or Wednesday, depending. And then I will put Valiant up with them. Here's Valiant, and there's Zatanna wear, because I think it fits. So yeah. Let's look at some memes while you guys finish up fishing. What are pigtails if not headworms? Exactly! We have a lot of ones which are pigtails that are worms, I think. At least I thought we did. Yeah, we got one there, a braided one. Liam's just kind of got one thing in the head. Fresh has one. I really like the Crewmusumes. I don't know if you guys do, but that doesn't matter to me. What matters is that I enjoy them. I really like how they're turning out. Anyway, carrying on. Let's look at some memes. Boop, 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 boop. All right, here we go. Meme, activate. Which one of y'all motherfuckers put chips in my bag of air? God damn it, motherfucker. God damn it. God damn it. Soren getting hit by a peanut, 2026 colorized. Luigi, no! The most unhinged movie description? Ah, I know this movie. Really? No, everything you just said was insane. No, it wasn't! Matt knew what I was talking about! Domain expansion. Magic the Gathering. Soren, what the fuck? Did someone say Magic the Gathering? That's a pretty good meme. I do not control the speed at which turtles die. I don't! That's not my job! Perfect. Thank you for capturing that moment. Crew, we need more whimsy and malice. Whimsy and malice. Crew, become evil fae. You've entered the crew forest full of fairy-sized crew. You can't run away now. Oh, look at how glittery they are. Oh, look at Sauce Boss, so glittery with their wings. And Vikings, so glittery with their wings. Dottie in their tube top. And Soren in a full-on dress. And P-Wolf in a full-on dress. And Miss XD in their yellow glittery onesie. Was he talking about how plastic straws are killing turtles? Ace laugh. Remembers I have 5 boxes of plastic straws. I also have plastic straws because I'm sick of using plastic straws, so I have old plastic straws. Oh, God, we got a Soren Action News, everybody. Here we go.
Hello and welcome to Sword Action News. I'm your host, Sword Kazane. Our top story today, Wazzy being toxic and we're snapping live on stream about straws, which I'm going to make it very clear, out of all of Wazzy's crash outs, this is the one where they're actually right. 4 to 11.
Thank you, Soren Action News. I love Soren Action News. And still your skin again. It's time for dumpling. On it again, boss. Oh, come on. Listen, it was just, the first one that was done was Ryura, and it's just gotta steal the skin. Anyway, a little update about memes. If you go to the meme channel here, wait, I'll show you guys. If you go to the meme channel here and you go right below it, you'll see meme events. It used to be the Extra Life meme one, but now it is the meme events channel. This is where we did all of our Extra Life ones. But for March, our memes are going in a bracket. That's right. Every week we're picking the top memes and we're putting them into a bracket. And that's how we're going to pick the winner. It's going to be a longer event, but it's going to be great. So what you do is I've picked 10 memes from this week and you guys go vote on them. And then the top ones will go to the next round. It's not just the one. So Allergy Fight is guaranteed in. But it's not the only one from this week because it looks like with 3 votes, we're also going to put Weaving Coconut in there. So, there's multiple chances. It's going to be fun. Trust me. At the end of the month, we're going to have, oh, God. We're going to have 16 memes, and we're going to put them up in a bracket, and they're going to go against each other. I'm dying. Crew, I think I'm dying. I might be dying, crew. Ooh. Oh, now I'm dying. Anyway, let's see who won fishing, and then I'll send you off to a highly unqualified babysitter.
Oh.
Son of a bitch!
Can you remember the tallest man you've ever seen?
Okay, here we go. We're going to see who's winning. The winner of today is Quattro in their very first meme win, or fish win, followed by Dinosaria, and then Ballistic Beast, and then Donnie, Viking, Donnie, so far from the top this time. Donnie, Viking, Big White Bear Legal Name 18, Sour Lad, Soren, Sanguine, Ace, myself, Plague Doctor, Wizard, Kakashi, Flip, Flareon, Wormrack, Sauce Boss, Ramen, Rack'em Frack'em, Rosenko, Lava King, Hog Hunter, Gooseroon, Plague Dragon, Dr. Liam, Snake, Nick, Totodile, and Coda. I always fuck up that name. And that's been our stream for the day, guys. I'm gonna send you guys off to Raku because he's drawing more horrifying things. If you liked the art request stream we did on the weekend, you'll probably like whatever the fuck he's doing now. But yeah, that's been our stream. I'm back tomorrow with maybe Froggy. And we'll draw some art requests. Until next time, crew, you know the drill. Get names, thick ass, get the absolute fuck out of my house. I will see you bastards tomorrow. Fucking do some whimsy and maybe some malice. It'll be fun and good for your soul. Okay, goodbye. Get out of my house. Okay, I love you. Bye-bye. Okay, goodbye now. Goodbye. Bye. 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 I sent you guys off without even going to the end screen. Isn't that fun? Now I could just sit here and talk. They don't even know. I'm just gonna continue. I'm just gonna continue. They don't even know I'm still live. I could just stay here and draw. They don't even know. Like, I could just copy all of this and I could just make a new symbol and I can go, this is dumpling. And I can just go, okay, and we go in here, and then we go here, and we go paste this, and then boom, we've got Dumpling's head all ready to go. We just move it up here to the area in which I want it. Yeah, we've done it, everybody. We got more Crewmusumes done. So yeah, fucking that's it for me. Okay, bye. I don't have any secrets to tell you. I feel she gave a secret to the people that are still watching the VOD. What kind of secret can I tell the people watching the VOD?
Right Wasn't tight.